Hey guys, Britto here, welcome back to Farming Simulator 2019. Here we are back in Slovak Village. First day of early autumn, it is 3:44 in the morning. I was at the local watering hole last night, the pub, having a few beverages with some of the local farmers. A couple of them could actually speak English, which was great. I was telling them that I was hoping that my grass, my semi-dry grass would dry last night and I'd be ready for me to be able to turn into hay this morning. They sort of had a bit of a laugh about it and said that very rarely happens in Slovak Village. So in this area, they do something a little bit different. They do like a hay loft with a hay drying, like a drying system in it. So throw the grass in and dry it into hay, then they use it that way. They still try and do it the conventional way by using, cutting grass, cheddering it, letting it dry naturally and using hay that way. But because of the way it rains so much, it's very rarely happens. So being at the pub last night, I had a chat with one of the other guys, and he said that he had a hay loft available that he could put up within a few hours. And we pretty much hired him and said, go and do it. This is where we want it. Go and get it done. We need it as soon as possible. And they've built it. So here it is. Here is our hay loft with our little hay dryer heating equipment on the front here. So we have where we put our grass in the front. We have where we put our wood chips in here, and then this is where we collect our hay from. So unfortunately I did sell all of our wood chips. That's really weird. I'm gonna have to fix that. I think that's from when we put the thing down. Fortunately we did sell all of our wood chips when we finished the sawmill production, so I don't have any available to use at the moment. And as you can see by the top of the screen, 12 degrees. It's cloudy at the moment and it's going to rain soon, so we need to get this done as soon as possible before it rains to collect our grass from the field over there before it gets destroyed. So what I've done is I've purchased a trailer and a wood chipper as well. Hopefully we're not going to need to use this wood chipper too much, but I did purchase it so we could use it just to begin to get some wood chips for what we need it for. So I've cut down a few trees out the front. I've got another couple just up the end of the road here as well, which I'm going to potentially, hopefully try and throw in here as well. I don't know how these are going to go. This is a pretty big length, but it should still go in there okay. There we go, it'll get sucked in. So these trees are really, really light birch trees. I don't know how much wood chip we'll get out of them, as I said, but hopefully we'll get a decent amount. Kids at home, never jump on top of a wood chipper. It's not the safest thing to do. But luckily, this is a game. Whoa, wrong thing to pick up. Whoa. Alright, let's try that again. We have superhuman strength today. Oh, that doesn't like that at all. Let's see if I can maybe cut the end off here. Oh, that's completely gone now, that's fine. Throw this big piece in. Oh, if we can actually pick it up properly. Throw him in. There we go. But I don't know how well these trees are going to go in, being birch, and having a lot of limbs and stuff on them too doesn't help. We need to cut all the limbs off. We need to throw them in without limbs, I think. Oh, come on. I'll throw that into there. This next, it's a decent length, this one, but there's no limbs on it, so it should go in. Perfect. I think it's more cutting the edges, like the branches off the limbs is probably the most important thing. Need to still come through and cut them off like that as well. Try and get that on. I keep pressing the wrong button. Oop, cut through there. A lot of these are going to disappear, these branches, which is really handy because we don't need them all. on. There we go, give me a decent spot to cut. Some of them, like that one, will stay, but majority of them should disappear, hopefully. This one will probably stay because it's quite big. No, it disappeared as well. I'll try and get through as many of these as we can. Try and get this done reasonably quick, because as I said, it's gonna start to rain soon. We haven't got our grass collected. It's still out on the field at the moment, so we need to make sure we get all this done if we can. As soon as we can as well. Alright, throw that on there. This one as well. I don't know how many wood chips we're going to get out of these. We need, well, it takes up to 100,000 litres. So that's not too bad. That's, you know, really 5,000 litres in there, so that's pretty good. I'll get rid of that. A lot of these limbs, I said these are really painful, some of these trees. As I said, I don't think I can pick this up and throw the whole tree in at once. I really don't think it likes it. Even if I, say, come around the other side, try and pick it up from this other end, I don't think it's going to like it either. Even throwing that end in, it still doesn't like it, so we need to get all the limbs off it, unfortunately. Can we get this other limb here? Oh, there we go. Decent cut. Ooh. It's going in. The tree doesn't want to go in though. Right. Try and get the tree back down. Just need to keep cutting these limbs off. It is painful though, trying to get all these limbs out of the way. I do have one really big tree that I've cut down up the other end, so probably going to be a lot better, a lot easier using that tree. No, not there. There we go. In here. Oh. We need to make short work of this, but they're struggling a little bit. Right, there we go. That should hopefully work now. Maybe not. Still not 100%. I don't know what's wrong with it at the moment. Still got some limbs on there. Let's not worry about it. This tree, get that out of the way. This is another one of those annoying trees, so let's just try and get some of these limbs off. Try and get at least the thicker part. Right, can we get that off? Go get this limb off down here. I'll try and cut these bits. See how this bit goes. Get this one in. It's going in, but it's not chipping. Oh, there we go. We've got a little bit. Not much. Right, so there's those trees. I think there might be another couple up here. This one's not too bad. We could probably get a decent amount off this tree. Let's hope that we can get a little bit off here. We're just going to have to come through with like a stump grinder or something and just get rid of a lot of these branches and stuff out of the way. We don't want the branches, we just want the decent bits that are going to give us the most wood chips. So definitely, we're going to have a place to use the wood chips now, which is one thing that I definitely thought would be pretty cool for us. And I know it's good to be able to sell the wood chips, but they really don't make much money. We don't make much money out of them, so now we have an alternate use for them instead of just selling them. We actually need them for our hay dryer, so be a good reason to keep it and not sell it all. Alright, there we go. Let's grab these and run these down. We're going to have to move our trailer up because there's one massive tree up here. Right, throw that into there. That's working good. All these other limbs, as I said, we'll just leave them off to the side, I think. Like this one. Is there another one just there? See if we can just cut them and they just disappear. Be even better. There we go. And this one. Right, pick up our big long tree. Part of our tree. We're going to throw this guy in. So going, it doesn't really want to go. Let's see if we can just cut a little bit off it. There we go. Seems like not all of the trees actually. Oh Jesus. Turning into chips, unfortunately. So let's wait for this to get through. We can hold this guy up, jump in our other tractor. I left these guys down here so we can at least have a little bit of light, I guess. Right, so we should have a massive tree down the end here. We'll come back and clean all that up later. It's going to be another little one. Yep, another little one, which I'll try not to worry too much about. There's a big one right here, which is going to be... There we go. Big one here, which we're going to get plenty of wood chips out of, I hope. Decent sized tree. I'll park ourselves there so we can see the light. Alright, have the belt up and running. Let's bring our other truck back. Our other tractor back. So what I'm going to need to do as well is, being nearly 4 o'clock in the morning, I think it's not going to be long before that rain starts, so actually let's go and dump off this load of wood chips. It's 7,000 litres, so not bad, not a massive amount, but it's going to be enough for us to get started, I think. Go and dump this load off. Make sure we've got the right tip side on, we'll tip out of the back. Certainly need some better lighting around here too for when the time comes that we need to do nighttime stuff. There we go, tip wood chips into there. I think I'm going to go and drop this trailer off, go and pick up our windrower and at least get someone out there windrowing while it's not raining yet. So it could be, you know, as little as 5 minutes, 10 minutes until it starts raining, so we know it's on its way, we know it's not far away. We just need to make sure we get all this done before the rain actually starts. Just trying to sneak around this tree without running over our crop. Make sure we get right under here. That, perfect. Dump that off. Let's go as quick as we can and we can get our windrower set up. So let's go into here, build 13. We haven't done it yet, so we can set up a course once we get there. We do need to do a run around the outside, bring all that grass together. I have put in a whole heap of lights as well, shining onto our field, knowing that we were coming in early hours this morning to potentially windrow and stuff, I made sure that we had ample lighting to be able to see as much of the field as we can. Still have to be careful that we don't shine too much light into the neighbours, to the locals, otherwise they will get quite upset with us, no doubt. We don't need that happening. Right, so let's get this unfolded, ready to go. Still looks like it's only semi-dry. It's not dried properly yet, so... Right, let's go. This one, course generation, field 13. We want to go north, southeast, I should say. We want to go north and generate field, generate course. We'll set them off to do that in a minute. So we'll just get a run done up either end. It still looks like it's just semi-dry grass. It's not actually turned to hay yet. It needs to be like a lighter greener colour, much duller green I should say, than that. That's just been tedded, so it's not hay just yet. You can see here we're starting to lose light. This couldn't have too much light shining into our neighbours, as I said, so done the best we can. At least we've got half a field lit up, I suppose. Set up for the first waypoint. Probably not going to collect all the grass around the outside. Some's probably going to be left behind. Potentially when it rains it's going to get, you know, washed away and stuff, but we'll also get the majority of this grass so we can collect it and go and turn it into hay. That's our, you know, biggest priority at the moment. Our field's starting to grow again, so we need to fertilise down here as soon as possible. We do know that our canola crop just here, and also our sunflower seeds, or sunflowers, I should say sunflower seeds, but sunflowers up the other end are ready to harvest as well, so I was hoping to get that done today, but with the rain, just not sure if it's going to happen. It's ready to harvest. 66% fertilised, so it's not fertilised enough. Needs to be ploughed, so we're not going to get a massive harvest out of it, but still it's going to be better than nothing, I suppose. But as I said, these two fields here will turn into our grass fields. That field down there will turn into a wheat field or something like that, so we can get straw out of it still. Right, this guy should still be running here, is good. Let's start to cut up some of this tree. This tree's really thick, so I'm going to get a decent amount of wood chips out of it, I hope. Just cut that limb off, or that side of the tree I suppose, not that limb. Try and cut. Oh, careful. Big cut through here as well. Alright, see how we go with loading this guy up. Oh, yep, she's chipping away, that's good to see. Don't know how this one's going to go, it's still got the branch stuck on the side. No, that's fine. Alright, let's cut off this side. Try and trim off as much as we can. Come through and trim this one as well. Oh, it's crazy that is. Alright, there we go, can we get the ends off? Alright, let's try and, we're going to have to cut that one in half. I think that'll go in the way it is. Oh, all like that. Oh. It's still really weird sometimes. So I'm not even clicking on that. I'm trying to click on the bit of wood. Right, we're going to have to go in and throw in another cut, I think. If we can. go. Try and get them going through. There we go. Right, did we cut that bit? We did. It's like a bit of a horn, that one. I don't know if that'll go in or not. Possibly not, so let's try and cut that again. Come on, give me a cut. Alright. I think I can hear potentially the storm coming through in the background. You guys might not be able to hear it as well as I do, but it does certainly sound like there's a potential storm on the way, not too far away. Would you just go in the machine? That'll be handy. Get me back out. No, doesn't want to let us get it back out either. I think putting it the thin end in first doesn't help. I think we need to throw them around the other way. Come on, let me pick it up. There we go, throw that into there. It's getting chewed up, but it's not really making anything. It's definitely the last tree we're going to do. I don't think we're going to have too much time left to do anything else after this. That one's going, can we? There we go, that helped a little bit. Cut off that side. Oh, that flung us up in the air. Right, that's a little bit better. Let's try and get some decent cuts. So that's part of the tree that we cut down before, so throw those guys in. Remember, try and get the thicker edge in first. I think just these little bits on the end probably don't really amount to much as far as wood chips go, but we've still got that other tree over there, but I'm not going to throw that in at the moment. So it's 4 o'clock. The rain was meant to hit somewhere between 3 and 6, so okay, that's completely full now, so alright, we'll leave that off for now. We'll go and grab the trailer, empty it off. I'm going to have to pick up our loading wagon. I'm going to have to go and start loading up this grass to get it into the hay dryer. Definitely come back and cut up this tree as well, but I won't do it now because we're running out of time. We're going to have a good 25,000 litres of wood chips, so we're going to have a decent amount. Got to get rid of those bits. I'll wait for those other trees to grow. Once they grow, we're going to have a huge amount of wood chips which we can bring down here, throw into the machine. Whatever we don't have, we can store in here somewhere or something like that. Store them somewhere on the ground so we've got plenty. I'll throw those into there. Need to leave it attached while we're tipping off. We're going to have a decent amount, so if we run around and look at the screen, so we're going to have about 20,000 out of a possible 100,000. I think we can have up to 100,000 litres of grass as well, so if we have too much grass down here, we're going to have to put some back into our silage pit, get that covered, ready to turn into some silage. I think we probably don't need to worry too much about the silage just yet. Just continue to fill the bunk crop, I guess, until we actually get some cows. Don't really need to cover the pit just yet. We need our hay and our straw are our two most important things at the moment. We know we can get grass pretty easily. Just a matter of finding the time to get the hay and the straw. I don't know if he's finished yet. Not yet, shouldn't be too far off. Alright, let's go along here. You'll see it'll come up as grass again. It looks like, for the normal vanilla game, it looks like hay, but because we're playing seasons, it's only semi-dried grass. When it goes to hay, it's going to have a much duller green colour. So we're still a little ways off. Is that actually wind drying properly? Looks like it's still leaving a little bit in the middle. What did we have it as? 8.7 I think is what we did it. 7.4. Well, that'll be why there's still a little bit left behind. Let's go. No, stop driver. Why is it 9.3? It's only 7.4. Right, let's go and start again. It's really painful. Okay, we'll go field 13, wind, row 7.4 meters. I don't know why it's giving us a completely different size to what it normally would be. I thought I'd have seen a few raindrops then, but not yet. But I don't think it's very far away. Sort of hear you guys. I don't know if you guys can hear it without the headset on and with the sound being so quiet for you guys, but I swear I can hear a little bit of thunder in the distance. Need some more powerful lights, I think. Those lights that we have there will be removed once we're finished doing this. I want to try not to do too much stuff for night time. So the locals aren't going to be impressed with a little bit of light shining through their windows, and the locals aren't going to be impressed with us working so early in the morning. But I think we'll probably get away with it maybe once, probably not twice, but sort of explain to them the reason behind it. I'm sure the locals will be fine about it. Right, so let's get this grass all picked up. It's going to be another longer episode than normal, I think. What's this guy doing? He's not going to start. He is going to start back where he just was. It's really weird. Looks like it might be a bit of an issue with that mod. It says 7.4, but it's going back over the same bit that it just did. Not 100% sure what's going on there. Let's stop driver, field 13. We'll go windrow. Let's try it again. We'll go. It says 9.3. Let's go 9 meters. Go back to nearest waypoint. Go up the other end. Actually, go down the bottom end. See what happens this time. Does seem a little strange. Grab this bit, otherwise it's just going to get left behind. It's one thing we're going to have to maybe check up on when we jump that pole. Next lot of fields, get the 2 grass fields down the bottom. We're probably going to have to get a better, or a much bigger windrower anyway, but this one I think will certainly work for the size of the area we have at the moment. I think we're definitely going to have more grass than we need to dry into hay, so we're going to get some more silage out of it, but really hoping to get all of it picked up before it starts to rain. We'll take this load back in, get it thrown into the hay dryer, get this machine tested out, and hopefully it works pretty good. It's a pretty quick build too, so hopefully we don't have any issues with it. Alright, there we go. Whoop. Screenshot of that while we're here. It's certainly going in. It's working. See the lights flashing away. I don't know how quick those wood chips are going to disappear though, so I'm hoping it's not 100,000. It doesn't take 100,000 litres of wood chips to get 100,000 litres of hay dried. Otherwise, we're not going to get much hay this early on. So we did say you had other hay dryers available that didn't run off wood chips or run off power, but as I said, I think for us having such an excess of wood chips, I don't think it's going to hurt us sort of trying to use our own renewable sort of energy source if we can, or a byproduct as an energy source. Right, so I'm going to take another full trailer load into there and then see what happens. So that's windrowing at 9 meters now, so that should be a little bit better. Hopefully it doesn't leave anything behind. If there's nothing left behind between these next 2 rows, this one and the one beside us, then 9 meters is optimal. Didn't get all that, missed a little bit. Alright, try not to drive like a snake. Can we see? Here he comes. Is he picking it all up? So he's still leaving a little bit behind. So I don't think 9 meters is optimal either. But here comes the rain. Told you it wouldn't be far away. I could hear it coming. Let's try and get as much of this up off the ground as we can. I think we're nearly, we're just over halfway through the field. Yeah, so we should be fairly good, I think. We shouldn't lose too much, if any. It's not raining heavy enough just yet to concern us too much. It's at the end of the field, so he's going to turn around, come back down. I think I'm going to have to change that width again. It really does seem a little bit weird. Definitely not 9.3 meters like it's telling us. It seems just to be going over the same spots as already did, so not sure what's really going on. I think we only need 47,000 litres. To fill up our hay dryer. So we've got just over 100,000 litres from this field, so that's not too bad. It's just a little bit too narrow at 9 meters, maybe 8.5 would be a bit better. I'll stop the driver. Let's go get rid of that. I don't know, 8.5. think, as I said, it does tell us that it's 7.4. So, I mean, let's just go back into here and go 7.4. I think it's just that run there that's really close to each other. So field 13, wind row 7.4 meters. Alright, done. So we can park this guy over here out of the way for the minute. Get the rest of this picked up. So it's starting to rain a little bit heavier now. Should maybe get a full, I don't think we'll get a full trailer load, but enough to fill our hay dryer right up, which is what we really need. Alright, beautiful. Let's go and tip this off and then we'll see how much I've got. 408 litres left over, maybe. I was hoping to get some harvesting done today too, but I don't know what the weather's going to be like, so I'm just going to have to play it by ear, I think. Still done a fair bit of production work off camera that you guys haven't seen. I did sell our water trailer from up at the quarry, also sold our fuel trailer. I've decided that we're just going to buy in our fuel. This one. Oh, this one even. Just buy in our fuel. So if we go to our quarry, up the blasting office, well, not so much there, so we can buy in the full amount, which is 73,000. Stone crusher, if we need fuel, we can just buy it in, which is so much cheaper. Well, not necessarily so much cheaper, but a lot easier just doing it this way. Same as water, we can buy the water in. Doesn't cost us a great deal. Fuel, buy the fuel in. Concrete plant is disabled at the moment, we're out of cement. We can buy the cement in, which is what we'll do. Another 90,000, but okay, that's not going to hurt us too much. Dynamite, 73, we'll buy that as well. Gets rid of the majority of our money, but it's not going to hurt us too much. So 82,408, we've already got 18,000 litres of hay, so it's actually drying quite quick, which is good to see. It doesn't take too long for it to dry. So rightio guys, we'll end the episode here. I've got this stuff put away. Get that tree down there taken care of, and we'll come back next episode and hopefully we can start to harvest some of our fields. Fingers crossed. And we'll at least get this field. Well, I don't know if we might get another yield out of that field yet before we head to winter. We'll have to wait and see, but definitely want to plough in the wheat field, plough it in, and then get a wheat field in there for next season. But see what happens. So. Okay guys, if you guys enjoyed this one, as always, smash that like button, leave a comment, let me know what you think of this series so far. If you want to see it continue, if you guys are new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet guys, please do so. It's been Britto, thanks for watching. See you again soon.